Hello. I'm posting on TikTok right now. But I've been wanting to play this for a while now, and I finally decided to do it. And then my wonderful husband bought me a membership, so we're gonna play.
Ohana means family. Family means nobody
gets left behind.
or forgotten.
Hi, Bubby. Do. By the way, I ate an entire bag of Skittles not that long ago, so I don't feel very good. I don't regret my decision, but I do not feel very good. I'm putting hashtags. Also, there's a storm outside. You're a wizard again. I know. I'm excited. So there's a storm going on outside. A really, big one. So if we hear the thunder, that's what's going on. Don't worry. We're okay. Don't know if the internet will be okay. But we're okay. The baby's asleep. We'll see how everything goes. I need to wash my hair. It feels a little greasy. Wizard. When and when. And post. I very much should be doing my homework right now. Volume turn off. It's one of my friends on TikTok posted a build that they did in Minecraft. Okay. So, the reason this is so glitchy is hilarious. We're gonna see if we can fix the little uncorrect box situation. Because for some reason, it doesn't want to be full screen. So let me unlock this and full screen it. It just never wants to load full screen for some reason. Hopefully that'll fix the issue. By the way, if I take a minute to do something, so if I say I'm gonna go click on something on my browser or something, and I take a minute to do that, that is solely because every time I close out the game or reopen it, my screen's black out for a second. So it's gonna take a minute to get used to.
Aha! The spell is working.
But we're gonna create a new character and start all over because I don't remember what I was doing with the last character, and it's been a hot minute. So we're gonna do this all over again.
Look, Gamma. Finally, we have found one.
I might need to change where my face is. I don't know.
Oh! A young wizard. A student with amazing potential. Enough, perhaps, to save Wizard City.
Does space still work?
Oh,
It
really?
does. Awesome.
Where?
Oh, a very, very distant realm. Oh, my goodness. On a world that does not even believe in magic. I wonder what manner of wizard they might become.
We're going to do the
Perhaps we
personality
should
test.
consult the Book of Secrets.
Headmaster Ambrose turns to regard you intently.
The issue with the personality quiz for this wizard thing is I know all the answers. I played this a lot as a kid. And I wasn't allowed to have the membership as a kid, so I played the free part of it over and over and over again. So I've taken the personality test like a million times, so I know all the answers. And that's the biggest issue with this.
Answer these questions to find out what type of wizard you are.
Would I rather go to a party or play by myself? So I'm going to try to answer these as honest to myself as possible. And I like socializing, so go to a party. Which of these is the most powerful? I hate this question. Every single time I read this question, my brain goes, I hate you. Because In what scenario? I need to have a scenario because, like, tornadoes, very bad in the area that they're at. Yes. Hurricanes, horrible. But they're only affected on the coastlines. So, like, are they really the most powerful? And then there's the volcano, only affecting where the volcanoes are. Earthquakes, not everywhere in the world has plate lines, so we do not all have earthquakes. The only one that is truly what I truly believe is the most powerful because of all scenarios, you can't avoid this. You could try, but you can't, is the plague. So the plague is the most intense for me, but I know what that's gonna cause me to have, and I don't know. I always end up with the same, when I do this honestly, when I answer this honestly, I always end up with the same exact wizard, which is like, you know, makes sense and everything, but I know it's because of that. And I like variety. I want to try the different wizards, but I always get the same one. Excuse my nose, it's not working very well. My favorite class in school is reading and writing, science, or math, sports. I like all my classes are health. Hated health. I am horrible at science and math. By the way, Dakota, I took your pop. I'm gonna finish it. I regret nothing. See, personally, reading and writing is class-wise. Reading and writing was always my favorite. Playing sports, I love sports. It is technically my favorite, but it's not my favorite class. Like, I hated gym, and that's what I think it means by like class. When it says sports, it means like gym. I hated gym. I love reading and writing, so we're gonna go with reading and writing. What's your favorite season? Fall, no question asked. The most important thing in a story is all of the characters, the hero or heroine. I love all characters. I love fleshing out different characters. What is your favorite animal? Oh, none of these. Dakota's is dragon, fun facts. None of these are my favorite animal. My favorite animal is an elephant. Out of these, it's gonna either be the unicorn or the shark. And I'm gonna go with unicorn because, awesome. What is your favorite gemstone? Oh my god, I'm gonna get a different wizard than I normally do. Oh my god. Jade, citrine, sapphire, or peridot. None of them. None of them are my favorite gemstone. I don't have a favorite gemstone. I have a favorite color. Blue is my favorite color. Bobby, what do you think? Should we do jade or sapphire? Because I really do like the look of jades. I feel like jade. I don't know. I'm gonna sit here and think. Because I do really like jades. Sapphires are pretty colors, but they're not... I don't like the gems. I like jades though. So I think we're gonna go with jade. My mouth has like a swell in it, like in my cheek, and I keep hitting it with my tongue. It's a little uncomfortable. Okay, Jade. You have chosen the School of Life. This is a different one than I normally get. You're thinking Jade too? Cool. I was gonna say, I'll go back and try it again. So, I got the School of Life. Dakota, you wanna take the personality quiz? I already know your answers, but like, you wanna take the personality quiz? I got life. That's so interesting. I never get life. This is weird. So we can actually, so if we hit okay, we get life.
But now that we know what you are, what do you look like?
And now we can mess with our character. But if we go back, I can go skip the quiz and then I can choose what I want. And honestly, I always want to choose fire. I stream my own eventually. Fair. I always want to choose fire because I really like the fire. Because I never use it. So I want to do that one so bad. Life I've never gotten before. This is the first time I took the personality quiz and I got it. But that's because your answers to the questions narrow down what the gemstones are going to be. But the answer to the gemstone is what your thing is going to be. Like what your abilities are. But every time I've ever taken it in the past, I always got death. Death was always the school I ended up with. And then I've just been choosing whatever I could to get the different variations since then. So this is all new territory. But I did take the personality quiz and I got life. So I'm gonna do life. It's just very odd to me that I got life. Out of all things.
But now that we know what you are, what do you look like?
And then, so you can do style A, that's male, and then style B is female. And then you go custom. You can change it however you like. So I can change my hair color. Let's do the hairstyle. We got long, or we can do like short bob. These haven't changed ever. Since I played this game, these hairstyles have never changed, which is funny to me. I'm gonna go with the no, wait, I wanna go with this one. No. Yeah, long one. Long one looks less crazy to me. And then we're gonna be looking like our my own self. Not like our character, yes. We're gonna look like myself. I'm gonna do the deep red because it's fun. Eye color. Eye shape. Ooh. My eyes are like, can be wider, but they are actually smaller and like arched. So, not quite this. I think that might be the closest I can get. It's not sharp enough, I think, in my eyes. In my opinion of my eyes when I look up close. I just figured out I had background audio turned off this whole time. What? What do you mean this whole time? Like my game audio? I'm confused. And then I have brown eyebrows. My lips are more long and flat, especially if I smile. I can close my screen now. That's funny, love. Color, a little more pinky than anything. Nose. I'm looking at myself in the camera, by the way. It's funny because I look at these and they're never like my nose. My nose is like rounded up a little in the front, and then like I have a ball at the end, like the whole front of my nose here. This is all like a ball shape. I think probably that one would be closest. Skin color. I am pale as motherfuck. Sound too bright? I feel like it's aggressive pale. But that is me, actually. I'm aggressive pale. I want my freckles that you can't ever see on my face. Only took it going on 2 years. It's still funny. I'm not gonna wear glasses. Because we're life, I'd like to create my character to fit the house I'm in. So we're gonna start with the green, and then obviously it'll change as we go. So we do green, yeah, like dark green, and then the white for everything. And this is our
Remember,
outfit.
if you ever wish to alter your appearance in the future, simply pay a visit to the Magic Mirror Shop in the shopping district.
All right then. What is your name?
I got a message. Nothing important. My name. So it's gonna be loud for a minute. Actually, let's go this way because it's closer to the A's. I wish there was like a quick scroll option for this. It's the one thing I dislike about this. Do. Anna's honestly the closest to my name we're gonna get, so we're just gonna go with Anna. Should I go nature? Cloak, cloud, coal, coin, coat, cow? I don't know. Crafter, crown, nature crown. I like that one, that's funny. Or we can do nature cure. I like nature cure. These are my other characters, by the way. All the ones that I've had for the past like 3 or 4 years. Yeah. Some of them have like stuff I bought specifically, like this, the wings. Those are specifically bought. We might do that with ours.
Well, hello. If it isn't our newest student. My name is Merle Ambrose. I am the headmaster of the Ravenwood School of Magical Arts. We're expecting great things from you, but first things first. To move around, use the arrow keys. My owl friend would like to speak with you. Walk up to Gamma.
Hello! My name is Gamma the Owl, and I am quite
I'm
pleased
not
to meet you.
speedrunning this a little.
Wizards test their skills by summoning fantastic creatures and dueling. To become a master wizard, you must learn every spell in your class. Wizards love to duel. The more spells you learn, the better a duelist you'll become.
I have crackers. I'm going to eat said crackers. I should probably make like a mac and cheese bowl or something.
Oh!
How odd. Come along, young wizard. Let's investigate the matter. Meet me in the tower.
Okay. I was trying to open that so quietly.
You'd best follow the headmaster. You're safe with him. Through the tower!
Whee!
Who's there? Malistaire.
My child's wiggling.
Ambrose.
You are no longer welcome here. Why have you returned?
I'm here to resolve our unfinished business. Is this your latest student? My henchman will see to your little friend.
Hurry along, young wizard. Take this deck of spell cards and deal with those creatures while I tend to Malistaire himself.
Don't be so sure of yourself, old man.
Run up and confront them. Be brave. I will guide you.
Bee! First battle. Hello, go away.
You've drawn these
Okay.
spells from your deck. Quickly. You must choose a spell and use it to attack one of Malistaire's henchmen by clicking on him.
I could probably put myself one of them. I don't know. I'm gonna wait till everything's on the screen so I can actually see where I'm best placed. Oh.
Oh my, you're hurt. You'll need to pay attention to your current health. This red crystal ball shows your health. If you run out of health in a wizard duel, you'll be defeated. The blue crystal ball shows how much mana you have left. Well, mana is magical energy. If you run out of mana, you won't be able to cast any more spells. When you're out of mana, you'll be at the mercy... Why so distracted? We're under attack. Oh, my. Call me a fool. I had all but forgotten.
Yeah, he's trying to get us
Where
killed.
were we then? Oh, right. Attack his henchmen again.
I actually genuinely enjoyed playing this game. I randomly found it as a kid, and I loved it. It was so much fun.
Aha! You doddering fool! Your student is no match for my forces.
Oh no, you're in trouble. Quickly, use the unicorn spell and cast it on yourself. It will replenish your health.
I'm trying to go through the tutorial so you guys know what's going on. Kind of heavy.
Foolish creatures! You've let the young whelp heal.
Oh, there's Bob.
Defeat the whelp or you'll suffer for it. Use your spells to weaken the young wizard's spells.
Here, young wizard, take some more pips. They power your spells. The more pips you have, the stronger the spells you can cast. Quickly now, pick another spell and cast it at one of them.
This spell right here is one of my big time want really bad. So the fact that I'm now a life wizard, I'm enjoying life. I'll get this eventually.
Oh my, that spell reduced the power of your own spell.
At last, you fools earn your keep. Now, finish the child.
Cast this Balance Blade spell on yourself. It will increase your next spell's power.
I think I get this one too. They're so cool.
This one learns fast, Malistaire. Two can play at that game. I've got it. Use this Meteor Strike spell. It will strike both of the henchmen. Here are the pips to cast it with. With the Balance Blade spell you've already cast, the Meteor Strike spell should finish them off. Cast it now.
This is one of the things I wanted about the fire one. This is spell. It's so cool. the It's too great. It's too funny. Two down.
Oh, excellent work, young wizard. Now, let me see to Malistaire. I'll show him. Threatening a new student before orientation, no less?
Another time, old man. I have what I came for.
He's so pale. Kind of weird.
And now I'll take my leave of this wretched place.
He's gone, and none too soon. What sinister goal brought him here? Oh, my. You look a bit the worse for wear.
As I'm dancing.
Here, let me restore you to your full health and manner. On the bright side, congratulations. Defeating Malistaire's henchmen has earned you some experience. This experience bar will help you track your progress. When the bar fills up, you'll gain a level and be able to learn new spells. Now, do you have any questions, young wizard? What's that? You don't know how to speak? My pardon. Well then, let me teach you how to use menu chat, and we'll see what you have to say for yourself. This is the menu chat button. Click on it to say something. You have the way of it. Now you can chat with anyone you meet and make lots of friends here. You can also hit enter and type your own messages using text chat. But players under 13 will first need their parents' permission. You'll also need a spellbook.
I'm
and a
definitely
wand.
not under 13.
There you go.
I would be
No
concerned.
young wizard should ever be without them.
I would be concerned if I was. So where
I
are we
should
going to put
say,
our
young
face?
wizard, that I was quite impressed with your courage. There's little doubt, but that a great destiny awaits you. Who knows? Maybe you'll fill my shoes and become headmaster someday.
Hello there.
Thank you for the follow.
But now,
I need
if
to
you'll excuse
adjust
me,
that
I have a
sound. That
mountain
one's
of
so
duties
quiet.
to attend to right now,
Mentally,
including
maybe.
readying your enrollment.
I am not mentally 13, thank you very much.
So if you don't mind waiting for a moment or two, I'll pop back to my office and straighten up. I'll summon you when things are presentable. Oh, so many books and papers to tidy up. Where did I put those forms? See you soon.
Are we done? Okay, the whole point of doing this was I wanted to figure out the best location to put my camera. I think up here in this corner will be the best. Let me fix that real quick. It's going to adjust funny for a second. Just heads up. Okay. Because if we move me here, the only thing you're going to miss out on is maybe a little bit of the artwork. Because, you know, stuff is always moving on screen, but you won't be able to see, like, if my friends come online or anything. That's not, like, a concern of mine. It's just easier to put it there and not miss out on the rest of the screen.
Welcome to Ravenwood Academy, young wizard.
My child is
Normally,
wiggling. If
this
he
is
wakes
where
up, I
you'll
will go and
be
take care of him,
enrolled
and I'll put it
sent to
on
your
Be
class.
Right Back screen, and I'll let the sound go. Just so you're aware.
But times are not normal. There's some kind of supernatural incursion in Unicorn Way that must be dealt with immediately. I wonder. You've demonstrated such potential, I think practical experience will serve you better than lectures. Care to put your talents to the test? Splendid. Time is of the essence, so I'll teleport you there directly. Seek out Private Connolly, the Wizard City Guard in charge of that area.
Oh, I leveled up. It was like, what was that sound?
Welcome to Unicorn Way. There are creatures here who will attack you if you get too close to them, so stick to the task at hand.
Whoa, 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 young student. The street's very dangerous right now. Is there something I can help you with?
I hope all the
Wizard,
sounds
do
sound
you see
okay.
the symbol above Private Connolly's head? That means he has something important to tell you. Go speak with him.
Okay, I know you guys don't care, but like, my camera being up in this corner is very weird. Okay, wait, this corner? It's very weird to me. It's never up there. It's never up in this corner. It's either up here in this corner or it's down here. I usually have it on the bottom of my screen, not up at the top of the screen. It's really trippy. Oops.
What's that? You say the headmaster sent you to help us? Well then, you're just the person, or wizard, I've been waiting for. This used to be a pleasant street, but we've been invaded
Bats are
by
so loud.
hordes of strange creatures. The guards and I have been doing our best to push the creatures back, but we're no match for their dark magic, especially the undead. Maybe your fancy wizard magic will do the trick. Go battle a few of those lost souls, then report back to me. Good luck.
To battle the monsters, run up to them on the street. When you get close enough to them, they will summon a combat sigil, and you will be pulled into combat. If you want to avoid battle, you can keep safe by staying on the sidewalk.
If you can drive away some of these lost souls, we'll be in your debt.
Alright, let's go do this. My head's itchy. I need to wash my hair. I haven't washed it in a few days because I usually wait. But it's itchy. Should I join that? I probably should join that. I'm gonna come over here and make my own battle. Just in case they're doing something specific. Let's do a life one, because we are now a life one, and I want to be using my life stuff. And turn my volume down. Let me know if the volume is loud. Like, excessively loud or anything, and I can turn it down. So that's one. Gotta run around. I want this. There we go. Ah, don't put me in the battles. I'd rather not do that. And we'll do another imp. Because why not? We have the option to do these things. I'm curious, how many people played this growing up? Is it, like, just me?
Student wizard! Come, souls! Let's get lost somewhere safer! While your character is transparent, you are safe from combat, but it only lasts for a short time. Get to the sidewalk before it wears off.
Then we ran over here. And now we can go back because we finished that quest. Which you can see the quest down in the bottom above my experience bar. I love I have a membership. It's so fun. I can do so much more things.
That's turned the tide. We'll follow your lead and start pushing these ghostly things back. But I'm worried we won't be able to drive the phantoms away for good without knowing why they're attacking us. We've got to find out what's behind this. Another intrepid student, Sirin Nightchant, also came to help. Maybe he's learned something useful.
I don't know what the word intrepid means. We're gonna adjust the volume. The music sounds fine to me. Dialogue is a little quiet in my opinion, and then the sound effects are kind of killing my ears. So I'm just gonna adjust it a little bit. Let me know if that changes cause any issues.
Oh, hey there, I'm Saren. You're new here, aren't you? Well, I for one am very glad you're here. I couldn't help but notice how you took down those lost souls. I have to say, I'm quite impressed by your spell-slinging skills. When I heard there was trouble on Unicorn Way, I rushed right over. But then I saw what's out there. Skeletal pirates. Skeletons I can handle, but skeletal pirates? Pah! Yar! No thank you! Pirates give me the heebie-jeebies.
Excuse me, did I hear you two talking about skeletal pirates? If you're going to face them, please come talk to me first.
It would be good to know exactly what we're up against. Do you think you could battle a few skeletal pirates to see how tough they are? Great! I'll mark their location on your map. Thank you so much for doing this. Good.
Ooh, press M to access your map. You'll notice several points of interest, including the locations of enemies. Because you'll be engaging in combat, it's imperative you know how to regain health and mana. If you need to boost your health, collect the red wisps you see along the street. Oh, if you need mana, collect blue wisps. Remember, casting spells costs mana, and fleeing combat drains it completely. So
Go battle a few of the skeletal pirates on Unicorn Way. The guards will appreciate a report on their combat tactics.
Okay. I both love and dislike the talking thing. I don't want to read all that. I never ever want to read this much dialogue in a game. So the fact that this game has it is amazing. And it's also like very extensive, so it's kind of annoying.
I'm glad I overheard you two wizards talk about those pesky skeletal pirates. They're looting the street and making such a mess. If something isn't done, we could be forced to leave the city. Please, will you help us?
Olivia is offering you a side quest. Once you accept it, press Q to open your quest log. Quests marked with stars are part of the main story. Side quests are optional, but allow you to gain additional rewards. Good hunting.
Okay, so we could look at our map and we could see Unicorn Way. This is where we're at right now, is the starting of the battle area. This entire pathway here that you can see, that's all battle area. And then the skeletal pirates are after the lost souls, so we'll go over to those. And then our quests are here, so we can see that we have this, and then this is a side quest that you can do at the same time. You don't have to track it, it just is there. Some of them don't allow you to track either, so it just depends. You'll have to learn where things are. Whoa, look at that. Oh, that's an amazing mount. Okay. We're gonna go over past the Lost Souls. If you can see where this barricade is, this is the start of where the pirates are. So we come up here and you can see the pirates. I'm gonna join this guy's game. As much as he may dislike that, I'm gonna join it. Because it'll give us a second pirate. And that can be how I can complete our quest. My quest, and probably his if he's doing the same quest. Or it didn't give us the second one. That's rude. So these gold wisps give you money. So you just run up and grab it, and it gives you gold. Yeah, I think they're doing the same quest I am. They just have more stuff because some people will, as soon as they jump in, they'll use their member rewards and buy stuff. I like to go a little farther and then decide to buy it or not, because there is like timed like mounts and stuff that you can get where they have an extension that you can use them for, and then they're gone after that point.
Yarr! Parley, parley! Ye got guts, little wizard. More than us, to be sure, but ye be no match for that which rattles in the darkness.
And then we don't need to take any stuff away, and the wisp do disappear, unfortunately, so I did miss out, but that's okay. We got, if we could open our quests here, we finished off Kieran's, and then we did Olivia's at the same time, so it does count as long as the item that you're doing, like you're battling, is the same. It'll count together. So let's go back up to the front where they're at, and I will turn in my side quest first, and then I'll talk to Kieran, because he'll prompt another one, I believe.
Oh, bless you, child. I don't have much to offer in thanks, but please take this magic ring. Maybe it'll help you in your adventures.
To put on new equipment, press B to open your backpack. You will see icons showing your hat, robes, shoes, and other items. Mousing over an item will compare its stats to what you currently have equipped. Select the best equipment available to your school.
Thanks again, young wizard. Maybe I can find another helpful young wizard to help sweep up all these eye patches.
So the side quest is completed. You can see here on the side, so I'm going to click this. you can see what the item is. So we're gonna hit done. If we hit, I don't remember, backpack, so it'd be B, we can see the flawed opal ring. And the side, on the side that you can't really see because of my camera, it says like how much of one thing it is. So this shows 10 plus 10 max, and then it shows the red bar down here. So this will up my health. So I click down here, equipped, and it keeps my health, helps my health out.
Oh, wow! You made it back! I mean, how'd it go? What did you learn? The pirates warned about a rattle in the darkness? See, this is what I was talking about. Pirates are always creepy and frustratingly vague. What is clear is that some evil magic has emerged here, and we're going to need more than a handful of guards to stop it. There is a powerful, ancient being who may be able to help us understand the dark forces we're facing, the wise seraph, Lady Ariel. Not only does Lady Ariel possess strong magic, she's also the warden of the ferries, and they keep her well informed.
Did you hear that music change when he talked about her?
You've received a temporary mount that will
Or is that just
expire
me?
after 1 day. You can also purchase permanent mounts from mount vendors or the crown shop. To equip
This is
a
what I was
mount,
talking
press
about.
B to open your backpack. Next, click on the Mount tab and double-click on the mount you wish to use.
Perhaps she's heard something about this rattle in the darkness. Go speak with her in the hedge maze at the far end of Unicorn Way.
Okay, so I just got another item and then a mount. So we click on here. This is our enchanted broom. We can use this for 1 full day. So we do this and it'll start the timer. And then sturdy hat. It shows that I have green. It says +2 leaf and then a shield, which means it helps with my school. That's my school stuff. A lot of these will have like generic things, or they're going to be specific to your school. If you get an item that is not your school, you cannot use it. Okay, and now we can use the broom to move faster. And what I meant by the, like how that person had stuff and they're doing the same quest as I. So you buy this stuff, you can get in the shop and you can buy specific things. Like I think this is a companion that you can purchase, and then it shows you this is how much it is, and then this is how much I have. I do have crowns because I bought some stuff in the past and I've just been holding them for so long. But you can get like the most random things in here. The only thing I ever buy are the mounts, because the mounts are interesting. So you can see all the different mounts. I don't believe I have enough money for any of the permanent ones right now. As you can see. So these are recommended as my character. I don't know, I don't get what that means. And then like you can get pets. Like this. Right, I was right, this is a pet. But you get specific kind of pets. And I do like getting the pets and the mounts. The only unfortunate part is this stuff is specific to your wizard. So even though I have a membership of a whole with this game and I can have multiple different characters, the stuff I purchase in the membership shop up there is specific to this wizard and the other wizards that I use depending on what I'm doing. So, and then these things, they give you little hints of what you
You've
learn.
just collected a reagent. Reagents are used as ingredients in crafting recipes. You can find different reagents throughout the spiral, either by harvesting them, defeating monsters, or purchasing them. Reagents go in your reagent bag, which you can access by selecting the crafting tab in your spellbook, or by pressing J on your keyboard.
It's mostly I can use this stuff in when I craft spells or different items for quests. I'm pretty sure. I don't even know if you can do spells. I know it's quests. Have items that you can do for it. And they can help you out. Kind of like how my hat can help me out. They can have good effects. going in here. The hedge maze. My gosh.
Halt! What purpose brings you into our hedge maze? Forgive me, young wizard. These dark times make me leery of new faces. But now I see the light within you. We've much to discuss.
And then we come up to her a little closer.
The evil forces that loosed the undead upon Unicorn Way have also corrupted my precious fairies. Please, you must help them. Vile bone cages have appeared along Unicorn Way. They are filled with a mysterious dark magic that corrupts all fairy folk who venture near them. Dispel the dark magic in the bone cages, then bring me fairy dust from those it corrupted. It may reveal to me who is behind this atrocity. It pains me to say it, but the only way to obtain the fairy dust is to wrestle it from the dark fairies in combat. Try to be gentle. Once you've dispelled the bone cages and collected the fairy dust, return to me immediately. Good luck, young wizard. May the light guide you.
I think you can get hers to spell also. Am I going this way? Yeah. I thought I saw something and my brain kind of shut for a second. There's another chest over here. I'm gonna collect it. Oh my god, there's multiple chests. So there's different levels of chests, just so you're aware. The wooden ones you can open with no issues. There's some that you have to do specific, like, games to unlock it, or you have to be a specific level. I just got some more flats. So we are opening bone cages. There's one. There's two. And by the way, if you see items like in the pathway, like here, this location where I'm standing right now, this is a safe area because that item is there. And they don't come any further. It's just a way for you to tell. It's not just because that item. It's just so you're aware of the situation. This is a cool thing. I enjoyed this. That's a cool mount. Okay. Now we gotta fight some dark fairies, so we come over here. Engage in battle. So they are ranked 1 elite in the life category. So to my knowledge of that, the life spells do not work that well on them. I could be wrong. This is more of a trial and error for me. I always forget the strong spells versus the not strong spells against different houses or elements. But you can, as you're testing it, you can see when something has more of an effect than others, and that's how you know what it is. But I never remember it. I think life and death are fairly evenly matched. But I could be wrong. Can I get in this battle with you, actually? Because I need one more. Get me in the battle! That's just rude. I was trying to help them. I was gonna get a second one, that way they had it. Let's do the snake again, because that one's actually very effective. So storm might be effective against life. That was balanced, so that's like neutral. I don't think that's effective to either. There's a person standing exactly where I'm standing. I wonder if they're going through like a talkie thingy, like I do, where I'm standing still. So if we use life, we can see what it has an effect on. Why are you using only balanced ones with me? What's that about? I have the hiccups. So 105, that was actually pretty effective.
I can feel the darkness down in my bones. But now that terrible cloud has been lifted, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
And then I'm gonna run around the sides and collect health and mana back. Build my bars back up. There we go. Hey, look, another chest. Casually gonna collect that. Gold is good to get. It is good to get when you want stuff later.
You hear a tiny, joyful voice call your name.
Thank you for helping us, kind wizard. Your courage and benevolence will not soon be forgotten by the fairy folk.
They're so cute. I want a fairy. Like, as a pet, I want a fairy.
You've cemented your reputation as a hero to the fairy folk, young wizard. With the bone cages dispelled, I can help the other corrupted fairies in time. Now we must root out who is behind this attack. Please, let me examine the fairy dust. Is that? But how?
I got a new spell.
The fairy dust displays scars of a dark magic banished from this world long ago. Could it be? Rattle in the darkness? Rattlebones. In life, a ruthless tyrant who was banished to the underworld for his crimes. If I focus, perhaps I can sense his location. Oh, so much darkness. No, my vision is obscured. All I see is a tower ringed in bones. Siren Nightshant knows Unicorn Way. Perhaps he can help. Quickly, you must ride to Siren at once. Ask him if he knows of a tower ringed in bones. Go.
I know exactly where the tower is, but I will do that. We got another item. So if we click on our stuff, we got healer shoes. Why are we twisting around so much? Stop. You're making me dizzy. Go back to our quest, we can see this stuff. So I just learned another spell. So if I click on my spell deck, you can see what spells I have. These, the starter location, these are my specific element spells, like what type of wizard I am, the spells that I have for those. And then these are the generic ones that you start with. They're your starter deck technically. And then as you get more spells, you get more of these. And you can see this little dot thingy on the side. These are the amount that you can have. So if I click this, it removes one of the dots, and I click it back, it puts it back on. That's how many I have in there, and you can choose how much and what you want in your deck at a time. Once you have more spells, obviously. So let's go all the way back. Because I can't warp. Which is the unfortunate part of this game. Unless you set it up to warp properly, you can't warp, which you can do. So if I know that Rattlebones is here. To avoid this, I click mark location. And I will go over and talk to Kieran, and then I should be able to warp to him, and that should be where he's at. I'm pretty sure that's where he's at, because I think there's a ghost in the other one. In that tower down there, I think there's a ghost in there. So, if I remember correctly, it should be in that one. But I'll show you how the warp works. Someone leveled up. Look at them go.
Hello! You were gone for so long, I was beginning to worry you'd run off and joined a skeletal pirate crew. What did Lady Oriel have to say? Oriel thinks an underworld tyrant named Rattlebones is behind all this? Wicked. Let me think. He's in a tower ringed in bones. Well, the skeletal pirates do seem to be concentrated around the old archives. Try looking there. Here, I'll mark it on your map.
Sorry, I'm getting a bunch of notifications, and it's buzzing and it's driving me a little nuts. But, like, I don't want to turn it off in case something important happens. So, we're gonna go back. There is a side quest that the Colonel has for me, but we'll do that later. Because this is literally me going to battle, pretty much. I won't be doing anything that'll help that side quest. Oh, I forgot to warp. Damn, here, I'll do it here. So you can see my warp thing here. Click this one on the very edge. It says teleport into Unicorn Way. And it'll teleport specifically to that location. But it does take mana. And I think it takes more mana depending on where you're going. But it'll stay marked like that. You can go back to it, or you can mark another location.
work, my thrall. This could be the tome Bannister seeks. Now what's this? A wizard? Excellent. I could use a combat break. Let's play.
Why is he sideways? Is that a glitch? Why is he standing sideways? Oof. By the way, I'm pretty sure if you do these tower thingies, every time you go into the tower, it'll restart the battle. It doesn't, I don't think it matters if you complete it or not. I think it restarts the battle. So I'm gonna try a myth spell on him and see how that takes effect, because I don't have another snake spell right now. Ooh, he just put a thingy. So the item he just put down on me makes it where his attack towards me is going to be stronger if he uses a death attack, I believe. It could be a different one. That one didn't seem very effective. Let's try my imp. Okay, it might just be the death attacks. It depends. There's different ones that show you different things that are specific to combats.
The day is yours, young one. But the Dark Master's plan is already in motion. You haven't
Did you see that head wiggle? Look at that wiggle.
The darkness.
That's so weird. He just like head bobbed.
In his haste to leave, Rattlebones dropped the tome he was holding. It could be important. Perhaps Saren will know what should be done with it.
Okay. So we got more things. So let's go to my bag. So the enchanted broom, I'm just not on it right now because I'm inside. The Rattlebones footwear. So you can see here it says school only. So this is the deaf school only. So I can't use this, so I can sell it. Or trade it with other people, I believe. You can trade these. I don't know. And then I can use this. It'll help with fire attacks, but I don't need to right now. If I click it, you can see what it is. But I can sell that as well, because it's not specific to my house, and I prefer the ones that are specific to my house.
Back onto Unicorn Way, you can't
Or
help but notice
class.
that the
I
dark
don't know
magic
anymore.
that was previously choking the street seems to have abated.
And then let's heal myself up. You can see that my mark is still there. I don't know how you can just straight up remove a mark. I don't think there is a way. You just replace a new mark and it should do that. But I don't really want to warp back there. I'll probably do it when I go, because I have to go back, I think, to the lady. After I talk to him. Okay.
You did it, didn't you? You beat Rattlebones! The darkness plaguing Unicorn Way is lifting. Look! With Rattlebones defeated, the gods should be able to drive away the rest of the undead horde. Ooh, that tome looks important. You should take it to the library in the Commons. Harold Argleston will know what to do with it.
There's another quest. We got another pair of shoes. This one is specific to ours. We can literally just click it, by the way, and do it. And it just changes. It's mostly like a look change. Let's get this side quest, though. We have 2 side quests.
I sent Private Orion down the street a while ago, and he's not back yet. With all these lost souls about, I fear the worst. Orion's a good friend of mine. Could you go see if he's all right? He may be hiding in one of their houses. See if you can find him.
Say, can you check up on someone for me? I usually see Dorothy out shopping by now, but I fear she's too afraid to leave home. She's just down the road a bit, and she usually keeps her lights on. She doesn't like all the lost souls roaming around. Can't say that I blame her.
Okay, now we have 2 side quests that we can do. I am gonna go and talk to the person in the library first, and then we'll come back. Because we can do those simultaneously. They should work out just fine. And all the creatures that are in the walkways of Unicorn Alley, even though I've already beat it, they're not gonna go away. They're just there, so you can continuously battle them later on in time. And fun thing about the pets thing, if you battle characters, there should be a certain like rate of drop that you can get those characters. So like if I battle fairies, if I battle enough of them, I have a possibility of a specific rate of drop where they'll drop like an egg and I can get them as pets. I could be wrong.
Hello there. I don't think I've seen you in the library before. I'm Harold Argleston, Master Librarian Extraordinaire. You say you recover this tome from an underworld tyrant who is going to give it to his dark master, Malistaire? My, I do believe this is a matter for Headmaster Ambrose. You should take the tome to him at once. But before you go, allow me to reward you for your heroics. Please accept this treasure card on behalf of the denizens of Wizard City.
Treasure cards are special one-use spells of various schools. You can purchase treasure cards from vendors or craft them yourself. Press P to open your spell deck. Treasure cards are listed under a special tab and are placed into the sideboard of your deck. During combat, right-click a regular card to discard it. Then select Draw to bring out a treasure card from your sideboard. Remember, unlike regular spell cards, treasure cards can only be used once, so use them wisely.
After you get so far, treasure cards are actually not hard to get. So you can use them a lot. I'm gonna get this side quest.
Whoa there, chum. Stop a second and introduce yourself. Me? I'm Boris Tallstaff, ace reporter at the Ravenwood Student Gazette. I make the noise, I rattle the cages, I ask the tough questions, like, what's the deal with magic? Where did it come from? How did we learn it? We need to ask these questions, and, if there's time, answer them. But how?
You're a very fast talker.
Books, huh? You know, you might be onto something there. But all the best history books were stolen by ghosts looking for the order of something. If you happen to find any of these books, bring them back my way, kid. I'll condense them into one crackerjack article on the history of magic.
This quest has multiple simultaneous objectives. You can see them all by opening your quest log and pressing the arrow keys on this quest. Use these arrow keys to select the objective you wish to complete first, and the quest arrow will point you to it.
I keep hearing the cats move around. And drive me nuts. So this quest is not located, I believe. The side quests. You have to find them yourself. So let's go to quests. This one shows here at the top. There's no quest helper in this one. You have to locate them. But if you see here on the bottom, so the history of magic, Wizard City, Fire Globe Theater. So this tells you where it's located. Kind of. It shows you a rough area of where it's located, pretty much. And you can see all these. But these are all locations that you have to find your own. And most of them I can't get to. I think Black Hook Tower I can get to. But like a lot of these I can't even get to at the moment due to me being so early on. So let's go to the headmaster. He's just over here. And if you notice, the doors, when this is like the window is blue, that means that there's a quest inside. Or like it's part of your quest that you're doing right then and there.
Oh, good. You're back. I'm anxious to hear your update on Unicorn Way. Evil darkness summoned from the underworld? Oh, my. Rattlebones, you say? But he was banished centuries ago. How could... Oh, Malistaire. Of course. But why? Rattlebones researching the Unicorn Way archive for this tome? Well, let me see what it is. On the trail of the Order of the Fang. Oh, my stars. I will certainly look into this.
I know
While
what it
I
is.
do that, you need to attend to the matter of your long-delayed enrollment. If you are to truly master your magical talents,
I
we
got
must
another
induct you officially into our academy. I'll send you now to Mr. Lincoln, our registrar in Ravenwood. He will introduce you to our professors and help you begin your studies.
From time to time, you'll see icons appear on the right side of your screen. These are tooltips. Click on a tooltip to open it. Many people throughout the spiral will contact you through tooltips to announce new features, events, or spell quests. If you miss a tooltip, look for it in your tooltip log by pressing Q and clicking the top left icon.
Potion flasks, like the one I just gave you, can be used to replenish your health and mana without
This thing
returning
down
to
here.
a non-combat area. If your potion flask runs out, you can replenish it by playing mini-games in the fairgrounds. Oh, and most importantly, make sure they are completely full, with a top on them, or you cannot use them when you need them.
Fun facts, the minigame thing, didn't actually learn about until I was playing with Dakota and his brother. We were playing all together, and one of them went and did that. And I was like, what? How'd you do that? I just used to run around without refilling my flask because I didn't pay attention to the thingies as a kid, and most of the time I don't pay attention to them now. Joyce. Oh boy, here we go.
Ah, you must be the new student I've heard so much about. You made quite a name for yourself on Unicorn Way. I'm Mr. Lincoln, and I just have some quick paperwork to get you enrolled. Signature here, initials there, and a lock of hair here.
Hair?
Are you allergic to unicorns or eyes of newt? Good. That takes care of that. To complete your enrollment, come meet your professors.
Welcome! I am the professor of the Ice School, where we teach thaumaturges to endure like permafrost, withstanding all attacks.
While in the Storm School, we instruct young diviners to strike hard, fast as lightning, defeat the enemy before they know what hit them.
We pyromancers of the Fire School prefer to carefully fan the flames. Utilizing damage over time spells, we slow burn our enemies to cinders.
Commanding the elements is indeed impressive, but Theurgis of the Life School seek harmony with nature, which gives us the power to heal others.
Sorcerers also seek harmony, symmetry in all things. Balance is unique magic from Crocotopia, which supports and enhances the other schools.
Fireballs and flowers. Freshman magic, that. All wizards summon monsters to fight for us, but only the best conjurers dare study the ways of myth.
He's a dick.
And I'm Malone, not, exactly a professor. We haven't had a real deaf professor since the last one turned evil and destroyed the school, so, but I can get you started at being a necromancer. Our death spells drain health from enemies, damaging them and healing ourselves at the same time.
You have chosen to embrace life magic. Good. Ours is a magic that resonates with the song of creation itself. Let's go begin your studies.
I like her, she's cute.
Allow me to formally introduce myself, young wizard. I am Mulinda Wu. You may come to me often to learn new life spells. As your skill level grows, I will call upon you to come learn unique spells that will help your mastery of the theurgical arts blossom. For now, try training the leprechaun spell, then return to Mr. Lincoln. We will speak again when the time is right.
You're already learning multi-pip spells? Oh, splendid! At the beginning of each round of combat, you gain a pip. You use these, like mana, to power spells. Some spells, like this one, take more than 1 pip to cast. To use it, pass a turn, or cast a 0 pip spell to build up your pip supply.
Hey, and we can see our catalog of spells, everything we have access to. So we do have access to Lady Oreo? Is that what it was? I don't remember. But we can see all of our spells that we can get. And because this is my chosen school, all of the spells are free. I just have to hit the level first. You can see them all. Then I click on her. Obviously I can purchase this one. So we click it, train. Yes. And then I have to make sure it's added to my spell deck. Usually if I don't have the space already filled up, it'll automatically add it. But if you have the space filled up, you have to check it. Hello? Let me out. Here we go. And we come back over here.
You've met your professor! Great! You can train spells in your school for free, but to learn other school spells, you must spend training points. Here, I'll give you one now. Use it to start training a secondary school. And if you change your mind later, see me to buy back training points. Anyway, now that you're enrolled, you get your own dorm room to store items and decorate however you want. This is the boys' dorm here. And this is the girls' dorm. You can also use the Go Home button to reach your dorm room from anywhere. Once you get settled in, report to the headmaster.
So we'll go over to our dorm. This is our sad little dorm room that's got nothing in it. You can purchase stuff to put in your dorm room, but we click here. You can look at everything you have. Through this it just shows you everything this first tab. I have nothing to put in here right now, so we're not gonna do anything in here. We're just gonna pop back out. I don't know which school I should choose as my secondary. If you guys have any ideas, that'd be great. I think I was told that the best thing to do is to choose the school that you're the most weakest to, so you have those spells. I do not know what that school is, so yeah. And I looked it up a long time ago. I never really understood it, so that's why I haven't done it. Let's go back to the headmaster.
Oh, good. Now you know where all your classes are held. I hope you liked all the Ravenwood instructors. If you want, you can wander about to see what all Wizard City has to offer. I should mention, though, there have been some strange events around town. Nothing serious, nothing that a promising wizard like you couldn't handle. Let me also introduce you to our resident advisor, Abby K. Doodle. She can tell you all about our many electives when you have time. But on to more serious matters. It seems the troubles in Unicorn Way were but the tip of an evil iceberg. While you were gone, chaos erupted all over the city. Undead run amok in the streets, and our former allies have turned against us. Malastare must be behind this. Your victory on Unicorn Way makes you the perfect person to deal with this crisis. I foresaw you might save Wizard City. Now's your chance. Go to Old Town and talk to Sergeant Muldoon immediately. We must set things right and discover Malastare's goal in all this. Good luck.
One last word before you embark on your quest. I've tried to answer most of the questions you'd have, but there is much more to tell you. If you haven't looked into your spellbook yet, click on the book in the bottom right of your screen. Click on the question mark tab. Many of the questions you might have are answered in the help pages. Oh, good luck, young wizard.
Okay. Now we got another thing.
Come to me. I am just outside the duel arena on Unicorn Way.
I can do that. That'll help you learn more about dueling. I will do that, but I'm going to do the quick tour first.
Oh, wow! You look new. Are you new here? Have you met all the professors? Have you picked a school? Oh, have you tried electives? You've gotta try electives. They're a great break from dueling, and you can get all sorts of great things from them. Oh, you just have to let me show you around Wizard City and all the amazing things you can do here. Follow me outside.
She's so
This is
excited.
a side quest. By default, your quest arrow will continue pointing you toward your next main story objective. To have it point to this quest's goal, press Q, then select the City Tour quest. Once this quest is complete, the arrow will point to the main quest again.
Okay. So I don't want to go to Old Town yet, because that actually unlocks a lot of quests. So we're going to go to our quest, and should be this one, the city tour.
This is the Commons, a gathering place for wizards of all schools and skill levels. It's also where you learn to, wait for it, fish! I know! We can fish here with magic. Just talk
I'm
to
not
old
good
Lucky
at it.
Hookline to learn all about it.
I'm really bad at the fishing in this game.
Ah, that's right. Fishing's a great way to find unique items. You can even get aquariums to display your best catches from all over the spiral.
And if you're planning on traipsing all over that there spiral, give your feet a rest with a mount. It'll really speed up your exploring.
You should talk to old Zeke whenever you see him, and I swear I see him everywhere. You get training points for helping him. And this is Eloise. She can stitch your gear so you can upgrade it, but keep your style the same. Now let's move on.
I didn't know that. Oh my god, I really need to start paying attention when I play this. I want to keep some of the styles of certain things, but I want the upgrades, so I always just change the clothes. I didn't know you could do that. I really need to pay attention.
This is Golem Court. This place is brimming with excitement. Sometimes I hear evil necromancers attack this place, and sometimes nothing does. And oh, there's Farley, the Wizard City gardener. That's exciting too.
Gardening is indeed exciting. You can raise crops in your dorm or house that yield all kinds of items to aid you in your journey.
I never understood the gardening.
Gardens also make for prettier landscapes, perfect for my specialty, photomancy, magical portrait making which lets you preserve still images.
I know, right? There's so much to do here, and we're not even done. But let's take a quick breath. Inhale, exhale, and get back to basics. Because when it really comes down to it, almost everything you do makes you better at dueling. So let's go meet the Duel Master.
And we're gonna go to Diego now. Which is the one that popped up on my screen on the side just a minute ago. So we gotta go back to Unicorn Way. It's gonna get glitchy, the screen is, every time we come into an area where it's high character populated, because there's a lot of people playing online. Just so you're aware.
Wizard, allow me to introduce the Ravenwood Duel Master.
Diego Santiago Rodriguez Ramirez III at your service, young wizard. Abby tells me you wish to learn of the arena, yes? Ah, but the arena, she is not for the faint of heart. She holds a contest like no other, where wizards duel one another. Do not enter unprepared.
I've never done the duels.
Oh, don't worry about that, because the next stop on our tour is the shopping district, where you can prepare for anything.
And we turn around and go back. I seriously wish you could warp faster through here. Ah! By the way, people just gather and talk here. This is where a lot of people farm their time.
Here is your go-to source for anything you might need. Wands, robes, pointy hats. It's all here.
You see the person right there next to us? What is that?
You can also get better card decks, pet supplies, furniture for your dorm, new houses and jewels, or visit the magic mirror to change your look. If your gear lacks a little something, this is the first place you should come to improve it. But if you're light on gold, just come this way.
I've never seen this before. What is this? Dude. Can you create your own outfits? Because, like, that's beautiful. I want that. I'm not gonna read it. I'm not gonna read it. I don't like reading it. There's purpose. I like the talky part of this game. Technically, we're going to Old Town for this tour around.
So you're a young student, you don't have all the gold in the world. I know what that's like. But you still need gear, 'cause, you know, monsters. That's why you come to Old Town's Bazaar, run by Mr. Alex Silverfist.
Yep, that's me. If you have items you don't need, just come to me to put them up for auction so that other wizards can buy them from you.
Alex Bazaar is a great way to turn all your non-school gear and things into gold. But another way to get good gear is to just make it.
Ah, yes, there's nothing more satisfying than a magic wand you carved yourself. Come see me when you're ready to learn the fine art of crafting.
I'm really bad at that too.
And I think that ends the tour? I know, it's so sad. But now you know you can fish, craft, auction, duel, garden, walk, and something else. Photomance! I knew I was forgetting something. Oh, and buy stuff. You can do that too. Anyway, hope you love the tour. See you around, wizard.
I don't think you ever see her ever again. Just fun facts. I don't think she's ever seen ever again. So I want to go back and do the side quests that are left in Unicorn Way. That way I can pretty much close out the book in this situation. So that's Old Town. Let's go talk to the private. I just warped here because it was easier. I really don't know how to get rid of that. All I know is you can place it and it'll reset, but and like I said before, if the window is blue, it means there's something for you in there. So if I turn this way, you see that one's not blue? That's because it's not part of the quest that you're doing.
Get back on Dead Fiend? Oh, a student, is it? You're a brave one. Connolly sent you to check up on me? I'm well, but I did have a bit of a scare. I was making my rounds when a horrifying ghost swept out of nowhere. I recognized her from the old stories. Lady Blackhope, the Wailing Widow. I'm not ashamed to say she scared me half to death. I hightailed it here and shut the door. I can't leave this place if she's still out there. Blackhope Tower's not far away. That must be where she came from. Maybe something in there can drive her spirit away.
So that is also where one of my history quests, like the book for the history quests is. So let's click on Dorothy. I think her house is this direction. It's in this next, like, in cove here. Yeah, see the blue window? Because if I go to the other one, I'm going to be battling Lady Blackhope.
Oh, hello! You say that Private Conley was worried about me? He always does fret so. I'm alright, but I wish someone could do something about all those ghosts outside. Sometimes I wish Auntie Em could join me here. I'd feel better with her around. Say, I was having my friends over for dinner, but they are running late. I fear for their sake with all those ghosts roaming around. Could you check up on them? My two friends live on this street, down towards the park area. Look for a house with a light on in the window. You can't miss it.
Okay, and then we just go back out. And then back this direction. So I believe their house is the same location as the last one we were just in. It's just the house across the way. Yep, right there.
What? You say that Dorothy is looking for us? We were just about to be on our way.
Oh, I told you we should have left earlier. Now we've gone and made her worry about us.
I'm sorry, but I cannot find my oil can. You wouldn't want me seizing up on the way there.
Oh dear, we always go through this. Can you return to Dorothy and tell her we'll be running late as usual?
If you didn't notice, this quest is a nod to the Wizard of Oz. That's why the first part of the quest is called the Yellow Brick Path or something like that. What is it? Not in Kansas anymore. See, that's the second part. It's a nod to The Wizard of Oz. I think there's a couple of them, like different movies like this. I think there's nods to
They
them
are safe
or
and sound?
stories.
It's good to know that they are just running late. Now I won't have to worry. I always fear a wicked witch might show up and whisk them back to her castle. This land is so strange. Not like back at the farm. But I do like it here. Headmaster Ambrose is such a nice wizard. And my new friends are nice too. I'd say that in all, this place is as fun as a barrel of flying monkeys.
Would you say hello to Private Connolly for me?
And that completes that. So we'll talk to Private Connolly and that'll end that quest. But if we want to go ahead into Blackcoat Tower, we can complete that and then we can turn in both quests at the same time. So we're going to go down to the same area we were, and then it's that tower across the way. As you can see the blue light in the window. Let's go up. And in.
You say the city guards are scared of me? Well, they should be. Everyone should be. Malister has opened the seals. The dead rise. Let all who still live beware. My dark master will be avenged.
And as you can see on the side here, that's a history book I need to get.
You want me to stop haunting this street? Ha! Let's see if you have enough spirit to stop me.
I'm pretty sure this will trigger it anyway, but I'm going to see if I can get to it before it triggers. If you get close enough, it usually just straight up triggers.
Life magic was said to have been discovered by the earliest inhabitants of the Ravenwood, guided by none other than Grandfather Tree himself. He instructed his early disciples to plant trees and tend to a grove to learn the complex interactions of all living things. As these early theurges advanced in their studies, so too did their gardens improve, eventually sprouting the sentient spell trees. Not just of life magic, but all the schools. Each tree embodied a new form of magic, a new aspect of existence.
Hello.
It was through their growth, study, and teaching that magical law was tested, explored, and codified.
So we got that. Now we can trigger this. So that's one part of my other quest that I need to do. It's a very small part. That's creepy. So the reason these are grayed out is because I don't have enough pips. I have 1 pip. This costs 2, which you can see here. I'm just gonna keep going. We'll use another imp on her. Okay, so she used the life. You saw how it put up a resist above it? That means it's, I'm resistant to the life things. That helps me learn what spells are good towards what things. Okay, so I just got the leprechaun thing that I can use. I'm gonna pass on this because none of these are 0 pip spells. So if I pass, I'll get attacked again. But I can use the leprechaun, and I want to use the leprechaun. Okay, leprechaun. So she only has 51, so I'm gonna go ahead and use it on the skeleton because it should knock it completely out with one hit. I love the leprechaun, it's so fun. Okay, and then she has 51, so if I use like the dark spirit or my imp again, so you can see the bottom one, so as long as the spell goes and it does not bust, it will count and just automatically kill her. Because it'll be anywhere from 60 or higher to that other number, unless they're resistant to it.
You have enough spirit after all. Go tell the guardsmen I will haunt them no longer.
There we go. And I unlocked the Lifestone pedestal for my house. And I will show that to you here in a bit. So we should be going back. Yeah, going back to let him know it's safe.
You defeated Lady Blackhope? Thanks, wizard. I'll return to my post now. As a favor, please don't tell Private Connolly what happened. I don't want him to think I'll flee from the first ghost that chases me. I only run from the really scary ones.
And now we can go back and turn in both quests. So we just gotta go up here. I saw blue. I want that blue wisp. Replenish my mana. Here we go.
I see you found Orion. I suppose some monster scared him out of his wits and he was too frightened to come back.
Well, see, what had happened was...
Well, it's not the first time. And I wager it won't be the last. All's well that ends well. Thanks for finding a wizard.
Glad to hear Dorothy is doing well.
There we go. Both quests are turned in. I got a badge, which I can equip the badge on my thing. Complete all quests in Unicorn Way. So I've equipped it. You should see it like on the side of my character, I believe. So badges. So Hero of Unicorn Way. I'm gonna equip that one. That's already equipped. And then this is my name as my wizard. But it'll come up like how this one says Novice Necromancer. That's what this says. And then mine will say Hero of Unicorn Way below it. And then the badges change here and there. But I only have 2 unlockable right now. And then you can get more as you go through. So let's look at the quests. We have the history, which none of these I can get to right now, but if we do the Old Town quests, then I'll be able to get to them. So let's go over to the Old Town. Actually, I need to talk to Diego before I forget. Go ahead and do that, and it will show you more about the battles. Oh my god, look at that bug.
Aha! Hello there, my friend. Headmaster Ambrose has asked me to show you more of the art of dueling, no? Most excellent. This will take but a few minutes. Enter the door to the arena to begin.
A little bit more than a few minutes. Just so you're aware.
Welcome, my friend, to the dueling arena. You wish to learn more of the art of dueling, no? Outstanding. Approach the puppet, and we shall begin your lesson. Let us begin by explaining power points. You may call them pips for short. Power points are magical energy. Gaining pips allows you to cast more powerful spells. Every round, you will receive another pip. You can see the number of pips each participant has by looking at the circle around their feet. Nearly every card has a pip cost. It is the number in the upper left-hand corner, yes? You can only cast a spell if you have enough pips to do so. Let us start with one spell with a pip cost of 2. But you only have 1 pip, so you cannot cast this turn. You will have to pass. You can also use a 0-rank spell if you want to save up power pips. Good! You have passed and gained another pip. With 2 pips, you can now cast a troll spell. Ah, but look! You have drawn another card. Tough. This is an enchantment card. Enchantment cards can be used to improve the other cards in your hand. Let me show you. Click on the tough card. And now click on the troll. Look what has happened. The card has been enchanted to do more damage. Now unused treasure cards go back into your deck at the end of the duel.
I didn't mean to do that.
Now since you have 2 pips, you can cast the troll at the puppet.
This is a myth-specific spell. That's what that symbol is.
Now you are back to 1 pip, yes? Let us give you another hand. With only 1 pip, you cannot cast any of these 3rd-rank spells. You would need to... But wait! There's another way. Let me show you.
Didn't mean to.
I've given you a power pip. See? At the beginning of each round, you will have a chance to get a power pip instead of a normal pip. Power pips count double, but only for spells in your class. Now you have 1 pip and 1 power pip. That means you can cast any 2nd-rank spell that you wish. Or you can use a 3rd-rank spell in your School of Focus. 1 point for the pip, plus 2 points for the power pip. See? The card for your school is now available to you. Cast it at the puppet now.
It's the leprechaun. I like the leprechaun.
Outstanding! Now let us look at another type of spell card. A ward can be used to protect you against future attacks. This is a fire ward. When you cast it on someone, it will hang in front of them waiting to be activated. The next incoming fire spell will trigger it. Let me show you. Cast this fire ward upon yourself. Very good. See how this fire ward hangs near your feet? Watch how it can protect you. Do you see? The fire ward has activated and helps you resist most of the damage from this attack. Let's try one more hanging spell. Cast it on yourself and see what happens.
And you can tell the difference
Charms are the
between them.
opposite of wards.
Yeah, you can tell the difference between them. So the bottom ones, those are the wards, those are shields. So it's protecting you from other spells. The upper parts are the charms, are the ones that help you do more damage.
Wards affect spells that other people cast on you. Charms affect spells that you cast on other people. Cast this frost beetle at the puppet. Let's see how the charm works. Do you see? Your ice beetle has triggered the ice charm. Now the ice beetle is more powerful. Now let us cover one more type of hanging effect. The aura spells. Aura spells affect the target over multiple rounds of combat. For example, the Fire Elf spell will cause 240 points of fire damage, spread over 3 rounds. Let's see how it works. Cast a Fire Elf at the puppet. Good! Now watch what happens next round. And again. Excellent! You have defeated him and completed your lesson. I hope you have found our lesson to be most helpful. Good luck, my friend, and see you soon.
I already knew all those things, I just did it for you guys. And so the quest was gone. So I wouldn't have to do it later on. So we're gonna go to Old Town now. And I'm not sure how much longer I'll play. Maybe just start this quest because I am a little tired. Though I feel like the baby will wake up if I go lay down. In this direction. I just passed by like a really creepy clown. You know what? Actually, I don't even want to know. Don't want to know what I just passed by.
Beware. Beyond these gates, the city's gone mad. Wait, you're the hero of Unicorn Way. The headmaster sent you to help. Thank goodness. We've got undead all over the place. Every cursed spirit and vile ghost we sealed away has broken free and attacked the city. Nowhere is safe.
Pets.
Gah, now what?
I don't know what I'm gonna get.
It's a pet. They're kind of like a wizard's familiar. They help out in all sorts of ways, from discovery to dueling. But it shouldn't be in that tower. That's the caretaker's tower. Nobody's been in there since old Judd, the keeper of the cemetery, passed. Oh, right. Undead. Wizard, go with the pet, work together, and find out what's happening in that tower.
I want a pig. I want a pig pet. I want a fairy pet, but like, I want a pig pet.
You now have a pet egg in your inventory. Once it hatches, you can equip the pet just as you would a wand and bring it into the tower.
So,
you've just received an egg in your backpack. It's not a pet yet, but you can mouse over it to see how long the egg will take to hatch. Once it hatches, you can equip it just as you would any other pet.
You have just discovered a badge. Badges are achievements that you will earn throughout your adventures. Some badges will need you to defeat a certain number of foes, and others will require that you complete heroic deeds. Good luck in finding them all.
Once I have the ability to find more badges, right now I have 3 out of 3. Once I have the ability to find more, I'm going to try to grind all those, because that's cool. So if we go to my bag, some stuff I've been avoiding. This is my pet. This one gives me the willies. It is my pet. So I now have access to said pet. And you'll see that in here.
No! I lost! I can't believe You, other wizard! Hurry! You have to help!
You shouldn't have come to this tower. No, shouldn't have done that. Gonna interfere with things don't concern you. Like my plan to turn all pets into zombie pets, you'll see you will. When it comes to pets, sometimes undead is better.
If you have a pet equipped, it can help you in battle.
It's a baby, though. I don't think it can help me in battle. They have to be a certain age, I believe. It's a storm, so this isn't gonna be that helpful. Let's do fire. So, no using myth on him. Got it. Let's just do this one. Because the lowest one is 95, so it'll be gone. As long as it didn't bust.
Well, I know when I'm whooped, but I threw the key to my pet kennel into the kennel itself, I did. You can't get through those bars, no how.
What? That's terrible! We have to get into that kennel. But how? Huh? Oh, I'm Penny Dreadful. I'm new here. When I saw this zombie guy stealing the pets, I tried to stop him and I guess I need more practice. You were great though. But I don't suppose you have any shrinking spells to help us slip through those bars? What about your pet? It's pretty small. Can you command it to go into the next room and get the key?
You are now commanding your pet, allowing you to get to places and see things wizards can't. Use this ability to enter the next room.
I want a different pet. I don't want this pet. This pet gives me the willies. I think it's the legs. They freak me out. I don't like bugs. And this is like the definition of a bug.
Now that your pet has retrieved the key, you can unlock and enter the next room.
Great! Now let's go save all those poor pets! These cells have combination locks, and only old Judd would know the code. I mean, maybe the captive pet saw him put in the correct combo, but I don't speak pet. Do you? I'm seriously asking. Maybe we can guess the combo. Let's see. 00001. Nope, not it. 00002. Not it. Forget it. This is ridiculous. Our only sensible option is to find some way to talk to these captive pets and get the combo.
Yep, I saw that smelly guy put in the combo lots of times. It's 000003.
Don't worry, I'll make sure the pets get back to the pet pavilion in one piece. Check it out sometime to learn all about pet training. After they're safe, I'll go to the headmaster's office and complete my enrollment. Come find me when you get a chance. For right now, though, go tell the guard outside what's happened here.
What is this room? I've never noticed it before. It's just a room over here. A completely unused room. Like, what's that about? Okay. Now we can go back to the guard. And we'll get the quest for the other areas. And as much as I want to keep playing after we get these quests, I think the baby's gonna wake up here soon.
You save the pets and a young student, not bad. But our work is just beginning and I need all the help I can get.
Speaking of which, your pet has gained enough experience, XP, from this quest to level up. As pets level up, they can learn new talents. With this talent, you can command your pet to attack. Select your pet's power card before you choose your wizard's action for the turn. This talent costs a bit of your pet's happiness each time you use it. You can increase your pet's happiness by feeding it pet snacks.
I've got alarming reports from Cyclops Lane and Triton Avenue, and I haven't heard anything out of Firecat Alley. So, where do you want to start?
I'm gonna collect them all. And then we can get show our info of our pet. We have a team now. So we have life assistance. Pets can only have 1 combat pet power, 5 happiness. So I think that'll give it where the battle is more effective. But we'll collect all
Triton
these.
Avenue's been overrun by the undead. I don't have any guards left to try and deal with it either. You're not the first student to offer help. 2 wizards named Griffinbane went in a little while ago, and there was another named Grimwater. But none of them have come out, and I've gotten no word. Can you help me try to find them? Good luck, and above all, be careful.
Okay, that's one.
There's a part of the city we contracted out to the Cyclops Legion, appropriately called Cyclops Lane. But their leader, General Achilles, proclaimed an edict outlawing all things with more eyes than he, and forced all residents out of their homes. It's strange. Achilles always seemed an honorable fella, without insecurities about his ocular limitations. No idea what could have changed his mind.
Professor Cyrus Drake took this personally, as he and Achilles go back a ways, and sent his student to investigate. Let's see, I wrote his name down. Ah, yes. Nolan... Wait. Stormgate? That can't be right. Anyway, find a kid on Cyclops Lane and, well, help them. You say this was orchestrated by the former Death Professor? I thought he was dead. Well, all the other dead are back, so yeah, that makes sense. The whole city's a mess. The guard is completely overwhelmed. I hate to ask, but could you see if Private Quinn on Firecat Alley needs help?
So that's all the quests for the next area. And I want to continue. That is so cool. It's like a fucking transformer. Look at it. I'm gonna look at it. Look at it. No, don't run away from me. I'm trying to look at you. Oh, it disappeared. Look. That is so cool. Okay. I want to keep continuing, but he's wiggling a lot, so I have a feeling he's going to wake up here in a minute. I have to go take medicine, and I'm a little tired. So we'll continue this in the morning, or at least later in the morning, because it's currently 1 a.m. Maybe. But I guess I hope you enjoyed it. Oh! Thank you for the follow. That was perfect timing. I was looking right at it. I need to figure out how to turn up that audio. The audio for the follow is so quiet, I can never hear it. I need to try that. I'm gonna try to figure that out. But I have to go for the night because the baby has now disappeared from the screen. So if he starts screaming, I can't even see him. So, like, hold on. This is the monitor. That's a blanket. He's somewhere behind the camera. He's gone. I gotta go make sure he's okay. But I will be back probably later today to play some more. It'll just depend on how everything's going. We quit. And we leave, and I will be back later on.